is the 20th of June, 1942, and the war in the West is, for all intents and purposes, pretty much over for us for now. The Soviet Union has been defeated. The Comintern is probably no more, unless I can find some remnants of it somewhere. And communism has been rooted out, which just leaves the remainders of the Allies. And there's a small one over there, which is for now Germany's problem, and there's a big one over there, which is what we are going to focus on next. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. This episode is probably going to be a lot of organization, because I have multiple armies that need to be relocated, and I've got production to sort out, equipment to sort out, general promotions to figure out, and some more invasions to plan. So we will be invading New Zealand and a couple of more of those islands, and possibly Hawaii, but we have to, we made it over to the Johnston Atoll, so we have to reorganize the Navy. The plan ahead is going to be a two-pronged assault on the United States. We will probably be using Galapagos as a launching platform, or Hawaii if we can go from there directly, and try to take we'll send some special forces to take Panama and the Panama Canal, and prevent them from getting their fleet in from the eastern seaboard into the Pacific, which means that given that a lot of their naval production is going to be on the eastern seaboard, that is probably going to be a little bit of an issue for them. And then we will make our way through Mexico. Mexico is democratic, yeah. So Mexico is part of the Allies. So this, I believe, yes. So Mexico is part of the Allies. So we will move north and work on taking out the United States, assault them from the south, and at the same time, and sort out the islands in the Caribbean. And at the same time, we will start an assault from our new possessions in the north, where we can hop across Attu Island, which is actually historical, and the Bering Sea, and actually start invading Alaska, and then take over Canada from there. So all that needs planning and sorting out. So this episode is probably going to be a little bit of a tidy up episode after the rather eventful and battle heavy last ones. All right, so yeah, if nothing major is probably going to happen this episode. So if you feel like, okay, this is more on the organizational side, can skip that, then feel free. If you're interested in that sort of thing and you want to see what everything looks like after we've tidied it up, then stick around. So let's go. First of all, let's do away with all these battle reports. We have some outdated equipment in production. I believe that was, yes, we still have a Shokaku being produced. And we have another Agano in planning. What are our fleets looking like? And for some reason, why am I having a tactical bomber production line here? There's no reason to have that. I have one up here already, so that's already busy. And we also have a terrible amount of equipment now in store. So let's see if we can offload some of that to our subjects, because we want to incorporate it. Especially Manchukuo has been a bit uppity. And we will have a look at our subjects here. Who is furthest away? They are already relatively low. Siam actually, because we've been trading quite a bit with these. Okay, then let's focus on Siam for now. So let's because we want to move them towards the annexation. So the thing is, in order to get them to be annexed, I need 1,000 autonomy points down in order to get them into a next state. And yeah, that's the highest. So the lowest. So the best way to do that is we're going to send them some of the stuff that we don't really need anymore. So let's see what we can find that they can use. I think fuel does not. Yeah, fuel does not give them. Fuel does not give them. Does not reduce autonomy. How about these rifles? Yes, Type 99 rifle. These are our rifles, are they? I believe they are. Yeah, you can have those. Trucks I'm going to need. We've got some old artillery. And I believe, yes. So they can have that as well. And hang on. Where am I currently research-wise? We are currently... yeah, we're on artillery 2, AA2. And we are already doing the Type 100 rifles, yes. So the Type 144 rifles is what we should be producing. Let's double check that. Not here. Check that we're making the right rifles. Yes, we are. And we will have to upgrade. This is just our divisions having old equipment. But I think we can take some factories of this and put that into tanks, honestly. Because while we are going to need another army, we have a lot of infantry equipment. So let's take another 5 of here and put them into tanks. Okay. And we're currently building medium tanks, the Chinu that we've designed last time. We'll be getting a better variant of that once we have the necessary research, I believe. I think it's the anti-tank upgrade. This is going to give us a medium cannon. That's a heavy cannon. There's the 1941 take on the medium cannons. Yeah, so we're gonna have to rush through the anti-tank takes quite a little bit. So I don't think. Oh no, that's a howitzer that we get. That would be for artillery, and that's the heavy cannon as well on the AA, where we are a little bit behind. Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna have to rush a bit through this here in order to make that happen. Okay. So, where was I? Yes, I was going to send old stuff to them. Start Lend-Lease. So, you can have our old rifles. Yes, that'll reduce it a little bit. You can have the old artillery. That'll reduce it a bit further. The level 2 artillery I'll keep. Can I send them? I can send them trains. How many trains do I need? How many trains do we have? We've got 500 trains in stockpile and we need 150. Yeah. Actually, can we send them other people's trains? Other people's trains, they don't count apparently. Only the trains we make. Okay, that's fine. I've got plenty of trains. So let's send you like 100 of these. That'll do a number. These are the modern things that we send. So giving them foreign equipment does not reduce their autonomy by the looks of it. So I think all of the other stuff here is going to be foreign equipment. Yeah, this is all captured stuff. I mean, I don't think we have a problem using foreign trains, but it doesn't for some reason reduce their autonomy if I do that. So if I'm sending them these, that does nothing? Yes, that does nothing. Okay. So yeah, I'm not going to send them the tanks, obviously, but we might have some older planes that we don't need anymore. These things, do you want those? Yes, they do want this. I don't even know what these were, but send it all over. You can have those. The 0A, we're not producing these anymore. We're producing 0Bs by now. And we've got too many of the scout planes, I believe, so we can actually send them some of the scout planes over. How many did we have? We sent them like 50 or so. So that's the zeros. These are the new tactical bombers, and the rest is all foreign equipment. So once again, I believe if I send them those, yeah, foreign equipment is nothing. So that's just stuff that they can have. Navy-wise, I can send them convoys. How many convoys am I using right now? I've got plenty, so I think I will... Why does it show... Anyway, does that? Yes, that works. So let's send them like 100 or so of those things. Just once 50 units. Okay, everything just once, send. And I'll just let it tick over that they can accept that. Okay. They don't? Maybe the day needs to tick over. Okay, they have accepted. So this is now going to reduce their autonomy. So if we're looking at the Siamese Empire, that should have reduced their autonomy further. Did it? We should see that here. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it should have. Okay, we're going to need to stop the trade with them, honestly. So any trade that we're currently having, I think we have steel trade with Manchukuo. That needs to go because we don't need that anymore. So that'll no longer do that. The other thing that I can do is actually build things in their country, which is going to reduce them as well. All right. So production-wise, we're producing artillery. We're quite short on AA, but that is going to sort itself out. Tanks is obviously something, and we're still building a fair amount of the carrier fighters. We are building some carrier naval bombers. That's okay. We've got plenty still in stockpile, and we're still building tactical bombers, and I'm just letting the scout planes run. For now, we have 2 on trains. We might only need 1 on train. Honestly, we can use 1 in another place. So that's all good. I think we don't need that many on convoys. Let's reduce that down to 3. We are building the Shimushus. That's about as much as I can do. We're still building the Kaidais. I'm going to need more submarines. We're building Akatskis. We're still building Yamato. In November, she's going to be finished. We've got Shokaku underway. We've got another line of Shimushus going here. And we've got another Shokaku, and we've got 2 lines of Agano 2 class light cruisers. All right, 69 dockyards and 137 military factories. Let's have a very quick look and see if we know what our next largest enemy has in terms of what do we know about their industry. They have 195 military factories, so they are outpacing us in military factories, but not quite in the dockyards. All right, so what are we constructing? We are constructing a lot of military factories. So naval-wise, I think we're good. We were just going to concentrate on military factories by now, and we might have to build a couple more civilians, but 177 is a lot actually. So I think we're good on that regard. So that's the production sorted out. I do need to. I have completed the collaboration government. That was a question actually. Because I think that completed the same day as we finished off the invasion of Australia. So did that still work? Yes, we look at that. We have 45% compliance because of the effort from our intelligence operatives, and that is all good. So compliance is still a bit of an issue in certain areas like Iran, Iraq. We're working on it. East Indies, we're working on it. They were a bit uppity. The British Raj isn't too happy. But honestly, we have so much manpower at this point that it really is not a massive problem. Okay, so we're going to get our intelligence operatives, 3 operatives that we have, to start building intelligence networks. We're going to get 1 into the United States. I'm going to place her into California. And we're going to get someone into New Zealand, just to get a better idea what's going on in New Zealand. And actually, I'm going to put 2 into New Zealand and just see if I can. No, I'm just going to finish them off before I even get to finish the operation. And we'll put 1 in Mexico already, just to get some idea what's going on there. All right. next up. So we've got that going. There's a decision available. No, we don't need war propaganda against. Is Free France still a thing? Honestly, there isn't anything left of it, is there? Because I took of their capital. The Free French capital was here in New Caledonia. So there shouldn't be an awful lot left of them. Oh no, here. There's a little bit. There's a little bit of Free France over there. Yeah, we get that of them. No worries. Yes, I need to... This was Vichy, wasn't it? This is Vichy. This, Mauritius. Mauritius is British, that we need to take. But Réunion is Vichy, and so is Madagascar. It's all Vichy. So I think these islands there, can I get those? These are Vichy as well. So I think we are pretty clear in the Indian Ocean, except for Mauritius. So do I have... Let's get that sorted. Do I have troops anywhere? I have a... oh, that's a colonial division. I believe I have two... No, these are also colonial divisions. Did I have anybody from the 4th Army in the area who I could use to quickly invade Mauritius? Not really. Well, presumably they don't have anyone there, so I might as well just use that division here. Okay, because no, I can't do that because they're on an area defense order. All right, I am gonna need a single division, and I believe I don't have any of the 4th Army in the area. Okay, that's fine. We'll take this unit, temporarily move them to their own army, and then get them to do a naval invasion from the Seychelles. Can I not naval invade anything? Hang on. Army. A naval invasion from here. There we go. To Mauritius. Okay. Division is in there. So that's all good. That's planned. What else do we need to do? Set up all the orders. This order can go because we've already done this. So that would be the 4th Army is missing a naval division somewhere, I believe. Am I recruiting anything? Oh yeah, I'm recruiting one. Did I recruit mountaineers? I think I can't remember if I did. I think I did. Yes. So I've got the mountain divisions in the 7th Army under Adachi. They will come in useful for operations in mountainous terrain. I think this is all, yeah, this is all mountains here. So they will take part in the northern thrust through Alaska and make their way through the mountainous terrain here. That's what they are existing for. And I think I can still do something about them as well in terms of getting my special forces a bit upgraded and everything. Okay, let's keep going through this. So this we can ignore. We're not decrypting anybody's cipher. We've completed the UK. Let's begin with the United States and decrypting their cipher. Did I not just do that? United States, yes. Please begin decrypting. Okay. Yes, we're not going to use it against the UK because we're literally not... We'll see if the Germans do it. Otherwise, we'll do it eventually ourselves. But this is, in my opinion, Funny Mustache Man's problem for now. Otherwise, we'll use it as a landing platform once we come across the Atlantic. But that's his problem for now. Missing equipment production. Naval bombers and carrier CAS. Why do I need naval bombers and carrier CAS? I really don't know. I should just disband these air wings because I'm not producing these. Where do we have those air wings? Now finding them is going to be another thing altogether. They should be under strength. This is carrier CAS and this is carrier CAS. Okay, so what if we just merge these two air wings, Blanc, and then we're going to set the limit. We're going to set the limit to 100, and then we've got some in store. So this is just some old things. We've got the regular naval bombers, the non-carrier naval bombers as well. Do we have an air wing with these? It's like I really don't care about these too much. Yes. Yes, this is the old. We'll unassign the ace from this wing because they really don't need the ace. No, I want to not assign the ace. How do I right-click to unassign? There we go. And honestly, we're just going to disband this air wing because there's really no point in having that. They've got 15 planes, and I'm not going to produce the non-carrier variant of the naval bombers anyway. So we now have an extra ace that we can assign somewhere. Who can do with an ace? I've got so many air wings by now. We'll give it to one of my tactical bomber wings. There we go. And you can have the unassigned ace. Oh, he's got naval targeting. Okay, he needs to go on a carrier air wing, actually. Do we have a carrier air wing? It should be the smaller ones. Carrier naval bomber. Who can do with an ace? Soryu is going to get one. There. And you are going to get a naval ace. There you go. Okay, reassignment that done. Air wings, actually in general, air wings. We are going to need more air wings. So let's start training them up. What can we still have air wing? We've got plenty of fighter wings. So let's create a couple of those and just start training those up. So these are the older zeros, but for training purposes, they're perfectly fine. And honestly, they're still frontline capable. So, we can move this one over. Okay. And then what else do we have? We've got a bunch of carrier naval bombers. We can get these to train. And we've got basically, these are the older tactical bombers, but I can still get 2 tactical bomber wings out of these and train these as well. I'm not going to do anything with the old interwar stuff. That is just all foreign equipment. I've got these 50 carrier cars. I'm not going to use them. I decided that already. And we've got some Catalinas here and some swordfishes. Yeah, now maybe if we find a Bismarck, we can send these out. But for now, I'm just going to get all these wings to train up. Okay, so that's all the air groups being kept busy. These can all train up as well. Honestly, everybody can. Let's see. Where do we have the carrier groups? Oh, we get to that in a minute. Okay, everybody can train up their air groups. I'm going to need to get these all. I'm not going to need to get these all moved and reassigned to their respective missions. This we're probably going to be. There's no airport up here. Because what is this actually? Is this mine? Oh, this is mine. Eastern Siberia. There's a port here. This is a good launching spot. I mean, it's frozen, but it's a good launching spot. We could. I don't know how much opposition we're going to face in Alaska, but I'm wondering if I want to build an airport here and just have some air cover. That might not be a terrible idea. So let's build an airbase. Can I build an airbase here? I cannot build an airbase there. I can build one in the Far East here, but there's not really. They're not going to have the range from this airbase to cover this. No, I'm going to have to cover that from carriers. From the forward islands, I will build air bases, but I don't and radar coverage, but I don't really need any of that right now. Okay, cool. So let's get back to the land forces because that's going to be a major issue here. All right, let's go through and get all the. We need to move everybody, and we need to get everybody sorted. So. I could give him the guerrilla fighter, don't want to, not interested in that trait. He can, what does he need? He needs at least one terrain trait. Okay, so I'm kind of holding out for the terrain traits. Is there anything he's close? Urban assault is actually, funnily enough, the closest, but that's okay. He's already in the officer corps, so that's fine. How about you, Itagaki? same story here. He would need one. So and they should all eventually get skilled stuffer, which gives them an increased army size. But they're relatively close, especially the early armies are relatively close to that. So yeah, nothing I want to do here, and I could make him. Make him an expert, army regrouping or infantry expert. Do I have either of these? This would be officer corps. I've currently got Imamura here already, and that's it for the army. So I think that's okay. I don't need him in officer corps. How about you? Same story here. Okay, and nothing interesting here. He's already got the army logistics. And he's got already the infantry expert, so there's nothing here as well. He can get he can get winter expert. That might actually be interesting, because if I'm going to give him winter expert, and get him to lead the special forces, I believe, in that case. So let's give him the winter expert, and he can also get the infantry expert, because yeah, I don't want to entrench. I want attack. Yes. Okay, so he's going to be our northern. He's going to lead the northern army, which means I'm going to have to change these two, because Adachi here does not have the terrain trait. So okay, so we're going to Yakutake is going to take the special forces. So we are going to get, where is he? There he is. Okay, he's going to be reassigned there, and then the other guy can take this one. Who was it? Adachi here. Okay, so we get these two swapped out, and yeah, these are just the defensive troops. I'm not quite entirely certain what I'm going to be doing with all these colonial forces. Yeah, maybe at some point I'll turn them into proper fighting forces. For now, they're just cannon fodder, honestly. They can just, they can just do defense, port defense, and similar things. I can use them on the lines eventually, just to dig in. I don't quite know what happens if I'm going to annex these countries, but yeah, that's the thing. Anyway. I'm gonna need somebody to lead the troops as well. So to lead the tanks at some point. So we've got Itagaki in the Middle East. So we'll probably get. Is this all his forces? That would be 21. These are different divisions. 21. Let's get. There must be some scatter that I missed somewhere, probably from the northern thrust here. Yeah, these three divisions are second army divisions, so they need to take the train. Everyone's going to take the train, and we're going to move them to Alexandria, to be honest. I'm not covering this with port defense. Does not seem to be the case. Yeah, I've got plenty of spare divisions, so please cover these areas here as well. Not this one, just this. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. So second army is going to be in the Middle East. Where's the first army currently sitting around? First army is mostly sitting around in Northern Asia. Now, one problem that I'm having here, obviously, is going to be supply. But I think once these supply hubs are connected, I should be all right. So let's delete these remaining front lines here. Yeah, that looks all pretty good. And get the first army on a front line just around the supply hubs that I have here, once they are actually getting connected. So just kind of like alongside here-ish. Okay, so that's your front line. I'm not yet doing anything against the Germans. Can I? I don't probably need more than one army. So for now, we're actually gonna shorten that so I don't forget about it. We're just gonna shorten it up to here. So this should be sufficient with the supply hubs that are sitting here. Once we have these all captured to cover this area. I can, this I'm gonna have to do some cleanup here. I don't no longer need any kind of trucks in these areas. Here probably, but we'll switch it off for now. Nothing here is operating on trucks. You don't need to be on trucks. If I can always switch it back on if I need it, but this needs to be to probably doesn't anymore either. Probably doesn't. Yeah, we can always bring in trucks when we need them, and I think it should just be the supply lines at the front really that need to have that. The rest of them don't need the motorized setup to deploy all their supply. There is no supply in the north. This is something we're going to have to fix if we're going to do some invasions from there. And it's probably generally a decent idea just to have that sorted. No need for that. No need for that either. That should remove a lot of trucks from the frontline supply duties when they are not needed. This I'll probably leave just because this is such a... No, actually, I don't need that anymore either. Okay. Yeah, there's crap all supply. So we're definitely going to need to work on the front line here and make sure that we have things supplied. So, for example, up north here, there's nothing. So let's get that sorted already. We're going to need supply hubs. Actually, I'm going to wait and see what range these have, and then I can decide how many more I need to build. Okay. Because that's not a priority, but I'm going to need something in... Where are we going to launch from, actually? I mean, we can launch from here. That is a... Do they have any ports? How do I get supply across? None of this has any ports. There is Unalaska. Is it? How do you pronounce it? It's not Alaska. There's a port. And there's a supply hub. So if I'm going to go across here, there's going to be bugger all supply. That means... Do we want to go through here? Yeah, we probably do, and then we might be able to do naval invasions along the lines here as well from here. Do I need? Yes, if I want to go through the north, I'm going to need some supply, and it's probably also not a terrible idea because this might be an area from which the Americans could be counterattacking or naval invading if they do something like that. So let's get a supply hub going, just to make sure that I've got this here covered, right? So I want all this, my coastline here supplied. So let's get one going over there, and we'll prioritize that. And we'll get a second supply hub going in Kamchatka somewhere here. No, that's a fort. I don't want forts. No forts, Terry. Supply hub. Yeah, let's get one going here. And that should cover that relatively nicely. And we're going to connect them via railroad from here probably. So let's get the railroad going. Where can we go? We can go along the coastline. Going along the coastline is probably not wise because then it's relatively easy. We're going to take the longer like this. Yeah, like that. Through the north. And then... Where did I put that supply hub? Crap, I forgot where I put it. Zoom out. Okay, never mind. I'll build the railroad later. Once the supply hubs are finished. Let's make sure that the supply hubs are taking priority. Okay. And the railroad, I don't know why I'm building this railroad, but build it with priority. Okay. That should be most of these supply situations sorted out. Australia doesn't have any supply. Turns out you don't need it. But the 4th Army needs to assemble and get ready for an invasion of New Zealand. I believe, did I tell you everybody to go to Sydney? Okay, everybody at least who's in Australia. So we're going to get these divisions all... Actually, Oh, Tasmania still exists. Okay, I'm going to need somebody in Melbourne to solve that problem. You'll do it. They don't have any divisions, so that's fine. So you go to Melbourne, and then do a naval invasion of Hobart. And that's one division assigned. The rest of you off to Sydney you go. So you move to Sydney, please. And I'm just gonna railroad you to Sydney. And then you, 7 divisions on, actually, none of these are naval divisions, are they? No. Okay, so you don't actually go into that order. Belay that. But I still want you all to truck to Sydney. And who did I send to Hobart? This one. And then you head over to Sydney as well. And we'll just these are going to be the second wave. But where are my naval divisions? I've got 3 divisions here. I believe all my naval divisions are kind of busy. Where are they? Where are all my naval divisions on the 4th Army? Okay, you. How do I right click? Okay, I've got one here. Don't need you to be here, as in at all. So you can go over there, because I'm going to need you for the invasion of Hawaii. I have no idea what they've got stationed in Hawaii, but that's going to be a big one. So I want all naval divisions ready, and you too, for the invasion of Hawaii. I want all my naval divisions there. So you currently trucking, or bolting rather. You are bolting. You are bolting. You are all moving. Yeah, all my naval divisions are on the move. So that's all good. Okay, cool. I guess, I mean, we can try to do the invasion of New Zealand with the old-fashioned way, I guess. Where could we land in New Zealand? Without naval divisions, I mean. I mean, this is mostly mountainous terrain anyway, so it's all terrible. We could land in the north here. That's not such a terrible terrain, and there are no ports. Well, there's a port in Christchurch, but we'll take them from the north and from Wellington. So let's get these 3 divisions already set up for an invasion towards Auckland. So that's these 3 divisions, and then we'll get the other divisions going from Sydney once they are ready. That's these and this one. No, that one's actually not going to Sydney. Where are you going? No. You please take the railroad to Sydney with everybody else, and then we'll get. How many do we need? We'll take these divisions and set up a naval invasion from Sydney to Christchurch. Did I get them on the order? Yeah, 7 divisions. Okay, cool. So that's on the go. All right. We will move all the. We've still got some Portugal here. Honestly, can I be arsed to deal with that right now? Is Portugal allied with anybody? They're neutral. How much of an army do they have? What do we know about Portugal? They have quite some divisions. Meh. It's just these possessions here that are getting on my nerves. But I would need to actually dispatch some troops to deal with them. We'll dispatch somebody. We'll train up some troops and dispatch them over there. We'll get to that in a second. Training happens next. Okay, so that's the naval invasion orders going. We also need the naval invasions there, but I believe I've moved all my marine divisions up north at this point. So yes, that'll have to wait. Actually, we've got 1 marine division here. We could actually. No, I want them all on the invasion of Hawaii, and then I'm just going to truck them chuck them back south, and then we'll take out these island chains here. Once that's all done, and then we'll be all good. Okay, so once we have Hawaii, do we have air range from Hawaii? No, we're not going to have air range from Hawaii, but I am going to start building up, and this, what is this? Midway. Oh yeah, Midway. We've got to do Midway as well. Shall we do Midway first? That might not be a terrible idea. I don't know how well Midway is defended. We can hop Midway first and then Hawaii. That's probably the more traditional route. And we also need to take that island up there in the north. But yeah, we'll deal with that. Okay, so first army has sorted, second army is sorted. Third army, we are going to need some troops to invade the US. So I am going to start moving the third army around. I'm actually going to move the third army to the home islands, to be honest. Yeah, the third army gets some shore leave. So where are you all going right now? You are all going there. Okay. So can you all please move to Vladivostok? Please all move to Vladivostok. And then from there we'll move you all to the capital, if I can manage to find the port under all this. Okay, we'll move you somewhere else then. Let's move you there. No? Can I not do that? Okay, we'll move you all to Vladivostok, and please take the train. Please all take the train to Vladivostok. Okay. Fourth army is already busy in the Pacific. Fifth army. Where's the fifth army currently? Where have I left you? Oh, I've left you up north there. That's not where I want you to be. So we're going to get the third, fourth, and fifth, and these two probably, and any kind of new tanks thing. Although I'm almost thinking of bringing the fifth over to the east. Yeah, that might not be a terrible idea. I don't know if how many troops do the Americans have? Because this could be a hard fight. They have a lot of divisions, 230. How many do I have? How do I find just my own intel ledger? 279. So they're almost equal. Okay, we're gonna bring the fifth as well. So the fifth, you all move to Korea, and please also take the train if you can. And then we're gonna get you to move over from there to Nagasaki. Can I move you? Okay, we'll move you there first. All right, so we're gonna get these troops all dispatched and ready for the invasion of North America. Next up, Navy. We're gonna have to reorganize our Navy. Let's begin with the Pacific Theater. I'm gonna need more submarines. This is not enough submarines at all. So first of all, we are going to completely remove these regions, and we're gonna get the Sixth Fleet to start operating across the. Well, once we have Hawaii, hopefully we can have some range, but we'll get them to start operating in these. Let's make it 4 areas. Okay, I'm gonna need more submarines, a lot more. The Indian Ocean, you no longer need to operate in these areas, because can I get you to operate? Yes. What is this area? This is regular ocean. This is deep ocean. This is regular ocean. So we've got deep ocean, deep ocean. Okay, so we're gonna get you the Sixth Fleet. Oh, I need to upgrade my admirals as well. Okay. So hang on, no active in no regions right now. So I'm going to get you to cover the Southwest Indian Ocean, the West Indian Ocean, and the Arabian Sea, because you've got three squadrons of submarines. Silent Hunter or Lancer? Oh yeah, okay, lots of things. Concealment expert, yes. What was I taking for Daigo? Let's have a quick look. So we need the Pacific, 6th Fleet Pacific. I have given him the Silent Hunter and then the Torpedo Expert. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll give him Silent Hunter and Torpedo Cooldown is actually not bad as well. Let's go with Torpedo Cooldown with him. Oh, I'm out of command power. Okay, that's fine. We'll pick it up when we go. And then we've got Yamamoto Isoroku, but he's got nothing that I'm really interested in. This is going to take forever, honestly, to make that happen. Okay, he can actually take a role here, but I'm not quite interested. How about the 3rd Fleet? He can. Yeah, he can take Concealment Expert for all I care. This fleet here, we're gonna need some mine laying as well. Where do I have the 2nd Fleet mining operations happening currently? Probably not here anymore. Let's mine. Can we reach? No. Let's mine the northern approaches here. So this, and this. I mean, I've only got 3 ships busy doing mine laying. It's gonna take forever, but it's fine. We'll do something just in case anybody's moving there. The 3rd Fleet. The 3rd Fleet needs to cover my needs to cover all these areas. Wherever I've got trades going on, they need to cover that. I know it's annoying because it's a lot more than that as well, and this, just in case I will ever have any trades going around here. But that's why I'm building so many of the destroyer escorts, because it's just a lot of ocean to cover for them. Yeah, and if I have any convoys or anything going, then here as well. Okay, active in 29 regions. Yes, you're gonna need more ships. I know that. Okay, these two. You're currently sitting in the Bismarck Sea. Honestly, you can do naval invasion support in the Tasman Sea. So you go over there, do naval invasion support in the Tasman Sea, and that should yeah, naval invasion support in the Tasman Sea. Good. Now, I've got the 1st Strike Fleet under Osawa. And he doesn't really have anything fancy either. Yeah, this is going to take forever. So let's see what these are currently looking like. First of all, we're going to take their orders off here. We've got Strike Group 1, which currently has Tosa, Kongo, a bunch of cruisers and Fubukis. Okay, so that's a nice small-sized strike group. We're going to have to reorganize his. No. Which regions is he actually active in? Why can I not see that? Oh, these ones. It's the bluely highlighted ones. Okay. Do we still actually have anything? I want him actually carrier group 2. Carrier group 2 might be needing a couple of repairs, has been busy. So I would like, and we've got 2 light cruisers here. Why am I having 2 lonely light cruisers? How's carrier group 2 looking? We've got 2 carriers, 2 battleships, 7 light cruisers. That's 4. Yeah, that's enough screening for these. They might need a couple more heavy units, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple more heavy units, to be fair. I need another battleship. Well, the Yamato is going to come in, but what am I going to do with this one here? These are 2 light cruisers. Are these light cruisers or heavy cruisers? What is this? Oh, these are heavy cruisers actually. Were these the ones I've used as bait? They can honestly rejoin carrier group 2. Yes, okay, rejoin carrier group 2, and then we're good there. And I would like Osawa to cover. I don't think there's much here anymore, but I would like to make sure that nothing comes in from the Americas. So I would like him to move to I would like him to move already to here, to the Johnston Atoll. We're gonna get both groups moving over there, because we've sunk everything here, right? I don't think there's anybody who's got any. I mean, Solomon Islands still has no. There's nothing. Eastern Micronesia, there's still enemy shipping abound, but I don't know if this counts convoys as well. That's okay. We will cover. So we will get you to cover. Where did I just send him? Into the Micronesian Gap. You will cover all these regions from there, and just to make sure. There we go. So just to make sure, and we're going to put you on strike force for now in these regions. Okay, that'll sort that. We have enemy shipping in the Bering Sea. This is not something I'm happy about. This might be. I might need an airport up there. Let's get ourselves an airport. Where can we build an airbase? It was up north here. Let's build a level 3 airbase up there. Let's get that out, and we're also going to build radar stations on the approaches here. We're gonna need to cover, well, at least the home islands I would love to have covered. I don't think they can attack us anymore, but I would, at these approaches, I would like to have covered with radar. So let's get these up top side as well. I think now I need to reorg that no, everything's still good. Okay, so I've got some, because there is something going on, and I would love to have some tactical bombers just to do some snooping around and see what they can find. Okay, the second fleet. You obviously are looking at the wrong spots now. We are going to concentrate the second fleet in am I going to detach a scout group? I think I'm going to detach one scout group into the Indian Ocean Theater. So that is going to be the Second Fleet Indian Ocean Squadron, and you are going to cover the Cape. I want to see if anything comes through here, because they can't get through the Suez Canal anymore. So that's sort of the last area they can get to. And then the second fleet for the Pacific operations really needs to keep an eye on the fleet areas that we're covering with our strike force. Unfortunately, that's a bit much. These are 6 active areas, and I've only got 4 scout groups. So I'm going to need some more scouts, to be honest. But yeah, they need to patrol, and they need to patrol. Okay, so we've got them patrolling. We've got these guys running. 6th Fleet needs to be on convoy raiding. And the same for the Indian Ocean Theater, convoy raiding. Okay, and yeah, I've got a bunch of ships that are currently training, although I've got 2 Akatskis that are ready for operations. They can join Carrier Group 2 for now. Carrier Group 1. What am I going to do with Carrier Group 1? Carrier Group 1... since we've sorted this all out, no longer needs to be active in these regions, but Carrier Group 1 doesn't have the range We're just gonna leave them on strike force in case anything British makes its way over here. So, and any of these regions that they can't reach that. Anything they can reach from here, we'll leave them on strike force for now. Damage is mostly minor, so am I going to send them in for repairs? I'm going to send them in for repairs for now. Okay, so carrier group 2 is carrier group 1 is repairing, and then they can be in strike force. All right, so aircraft. Aircraft. I do have an airport, an airbase here in the Seychelles, so we can actually. What do I have here? I've got some scout planes and I've got some naval bombers. Okay, then let's move these over to the Seychelles for now, and they can just do. Yeah, they can't reach anything via port strike, but they can do naval strikes in the East Indian Ocean and also keep an eye on things. I don't need these anymore. I've got 20 scout planes operating here. I'm going to start moving the scout plane wings already over more in towards the eastern seabed. Where can I even move them? Let's see, hang on. I've got 3 naval bomber wings that are currently... They don't need to, honestly. They can just train for now. They don't have the range anyway. I've got a couple of air wings here in New Guinea. I've got 3 TAC wings and a fighter wing. They can make themselves useful. Do I have an air base here? I do not. Can they reach? Can we move them over to NSW and get them into the Tasman Sea region, probably. I don't really have any air. I've got a bunch of air wings up in the north here. We're not quite useful. So we are already going to get these air wings moving eastwards. Let's see where we can put them. We can put one here. I can put another wing here. These 300, we'll move them over there. We've got plenty of air bases there. And we've got these naval bombers here just doing strikes in the Mediterranean. That's fine. We've got a bunch of fighter wings, which I don't think we will need here. So we will move these eastwards as well. We'll move these to the home islands. Let's move these over there. And we've got all kinds of stuff here. So hang on. We've got 3 tactical bomber wings. I'm going to need my tactical bomber wings for the invasion. So I'm going to start moving the tactical bombers at least eastwards already. Can we get them? How far east do I have air bases? Not far east enough. We'll see. We'll see if we can take Hawaii without air cover. But we'll see what we do. What are these? These are all tactical bomber wings, so we're going to bring these all. I might make the tactical bomber wings a little bit larger, just in order to. What do we got here? These are fighter wings. Yeah, we'll pull them over north. The fighters just don't have the range, unfortunately. I'm not sure why these are black, but these are older fighter wings, and we've got some close air support wings. These close air support wings are pretty experienced, but they're not going to do an awful lot. So we can sort of send these up north. We definitely need to build up the airports in this area. So that's something we can already schedule, just so I don't forget. We are going to need air. And we are going to need a lot of it if we are ever going to go up against the Axis. So let's get level 4 air bases up all along the region here. Okay, we'll just queue that up already, and probably Where exactly do we have the borderline? There. So construct me an airbase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should be enough to strike this area. And we are also going to need air bases in here. This is a good place. So we've got plenty of air bases over there, so that's all good. So we're just going to start covering that already, and we're going to need radar stations. So we're going to need level 3 radars all across along the lines of communication here. Okay. And probably that one as well. And one of the more rearward radar stations. And here we're going to build a level 3 radar too. And maybe another one here. Okay, just such that we have these lines covered. We already have radar covering this area pretty well, so this is all good. Yeah, that'll do it for now. Okay. Next step. What else was I doing? I have moved my troops. I've got all my troops on the move. These actually, no, I don't. I've got the 6th Army. Where's the 6th Army currently located? Where do I find you people? Okay, 6th Army is up here. 6th Army needs to move. Needs to get ready for the for naval transit. So we're going to move the 6th Army. We'll move them. Where do I have supply where I can move them for a while? We'll move them to China. China, no. We might actually start moving them. The islands don't really have the supplies. I need to build up the ports. Okay, we'll move them to China for now. We'll move them over there. We'll see how that looks supply-wise. And then the 7th Army is going to be the ones who are going to be operating up north. So for now, we're just going to station them... where do I have supply? We're just going to station them around here-ish. So, actually, they can... yeah, they can move a little bit up north. So let's give them a line up here. So move these up north. Okay. And I think now we have everybody in place. Now we need to keep looking on, because we are starting to build tanks. Do I have a tank division? I do. I believe I have one. Yes, I do. I have designed a tank division, although it's a 24 width, which is a little bit on the small side. Do I want these to be a bit bigger? Can I make this a 30 width? 26, 28. That's a 33 organization. That's a bit on the low side. So maybe I do want another motorized. That's 35. That would be a 30 width. I mean, tank divisions are going to be relatively low on org. So there's not an awful lot I can do about this. I have the logistics company. Support AA. I've got the recons, engineers, and artillery support. And they should be able to take on pretty much, yeah, it's a 30 width. I'm going to go with it. How many tanks do they need? They need 350 tanks per each. So we're going to save that. And we're going to start training. We're just going to start, I mean, it's going to take them a while to have the medium tank production ramping up, but I would like to have probably... how many trucks does it need? 300 trucks. How many trucks do I need for logistics? Yeah, I can probably make 10 of these. I don't need 10 of these. I'm going to make 6 of them for now and let them start training. Okay, so we've got 6 tank divisions training. That should be sufficient to do some breakthroughs as they go. And yes, I will still research the upgrades, and I am researching the mechanized, but it's going to take a while to build these. So I believe we start out with the tank divisions because I'm going to need them for the invasion. I'm start out with the tank divisions with trucks for now. Okay. My regular infantry divisions. These were 33 width. These were the assault, the Type B assault divisions. Let's see what else we have that we don't need. Do I need this template still? I do not. This is garbage. Decommission that. This is just the old infantry without any artillery. I'm pretty much sure I'm using that all over the place, so we're just gonna leave that as is. How much artillery do I have? I have a bit of artillery like laying around. So what if this is currently a 24 with what is this? That's a 12 infantry battalions. Their soft attack is pretty good, and their organization is pretty good as well. These are defensive divisions. We'll leave them as is. These are the garrisons. I have a motorized template that is literally the same thing, just with trucks. Yeah, might as well keep it. The naval divisions are 21 width, and they're just the special forces divisions. That should be ideal. I've got these plain and just port guards and stuff. We've got these sort of mountain divisions that I've made for the 25 width, but since I'm starting to create actual mountain divisions, I'm sort of tempted to decommission that and change them all into the assault division, because that's more for what they are good for. So let's quickly change these over. Let's get you. Let's get all these selected. That's 8 divisions, and change them to the assault divisions. That needs more anti-air, yes, because I don't have any anti-air. But the rest is fine. Okay, so we get these changed. We've still got plenty here. Given that these two armies are currently not in combat, I'm just going to change them over by now. I know this is not ideal, but doing this out of combat is it's going to be an anti-air deficiency. But doing this out of combat is the better way of going about it. Now I want to select all of these, and I'm going to why are you encircled and cut off from supply? Oh, these are the exiled divisions. They're still in foreign territory. Okay, they will sort themselves out. You can actually. Yeah, we're going to change these over as well. No, we're not going to change these, because these are actually currently planning an invasion. So we'll leave those alone. These only have 2, I believe. So we can change these to the assault division as well. We're going to need a couple more of those, but lots of assault divisions here. These need to change as well, and then we'll see how terrible the situation is with the equipment. But we'll sort it out. We'll produce enough of it, and these are all the assault divisions already. Cool. Okay, good. So, and that, I believe, is the planning right now. It has taken a long time. So, just so it's not a pure planning episode, let's let things run for a little bit. I have a lot of political power. What was I going to do with it? I don't think I have anything to do with it. I'm on extensive conscription. I don't want to go to service by requirement. I've got enough manpower as is. We are on total mobilization. We've got the Prince of Terror. We've got the War Industrialist, and we've got the Operative. This is all good. We've got Yamamoto here. We've got all the research things here. Yeah, I think we can use our political power for other things. This I could get another 3% recruitable population. It's giving me 5% stability, which I can catch up on that. I can just do another. I can develop a couple of mines here. Probably, yeah. Let's begin doing that, and oil fields. Do I need more oil? Why not? I can do it, so I'm just going to do it. We can get an extra building slot in... where is it going to be? Yeah, I've got building slots up the wazoo. I don't need to do that either. This is going to give do factory conversion. I don't need that. I could do war bonds, but why do I need? Yeah, I've got enough population. We don't need to send the Japanese women into the factories at this point. There's absolutely no reason for that. I can do all these kind of... I still don't really understand. I mean, it's changing their fascism support, which I guess is great, but I could create collaboration governments, but that's not what I'm here for, honestly. So we'll just leave that all out. We don't want any of that. No, we're trying to annex everything because everybody is going to be part of the great Japanese empire. Okay, let's let it tick for a little bit and see if we can get everybody moving into position as it goes. We have supply issues in Arabia. Where do we have bases on low supply? No, this is fine. And we have enemy fighters up in the Middle East. I do have fighter wings here. Maybe I should leave a couple. So let's get 200 fighter wings. Let's get one fighter wing over there, and do air superiority over the Middle East. And let's get So that's makes it at least contested, and they can practice. We've got 2 fighter wings actually active over the Middle East. Why do I have 2 fighter wings active? I don't see 2 fighter wings active. Why do I have 200 fighters active? That is Manchukuo. Manchukuo is having fighters active. Oh, because I sent them fighters, so they're making themselves useful. Oh yeah, they might as well. We've still got a bunch of fighter wings here that I did not tell to do anything. So in that case, let's get 2 fighter wings over there and have them on air superiority over the Middle East as well. That is the close air support that I was going to leave in the region. And I've got 4 tactical... Oh, these are 4 elite tactical bomber wings. No, these I'm going to need in the home islands. So let's send them over. Let's send them over to Tokyo. Did I miss these earlier? I must have missed these earlier. These are close air support wings. So we're just gonna. They're gonna go north together with these guys once I have the air bases completed. But I've still got 2 fighter wings that I don't need here. So I can send these over to the east. We'll send them over to here. And just when I thought I was finished. And these guys don't need to do that. These are also fighter wings, but older fighter wings. They can make themselves useful. Useful over here-ish. Okay. And you can just do some air superiority over the Mediterranean, just do some escort duty. Okay, did I move these guys? I believe I did. We have another colonial division, we just keep getting these. And what are we sinking here? American convoys. I still don't know why we're sinking American convoys here. But I'm just out of curiosity. Okay. Troop convoys. Italians? No, Mexicans. And our submarines. What is this? Mexican destroyers chasing away our submarines. But we've already sunk a bunch of these troop convoys. So they are moving troops in and out of Hawaii, which is great because that means we getting our submarines into position there is the exact right thing to do. All right. Can we launch these naval invasions? I want to at least have a little bit of action at the end of the episode. So was it control click and then no, that just activated all of them. Was it shift click? Yes, shift click that. I want to see if I can get that to start. Oh, they're not in place yet. The divisions aren't even there yet. Okay, never mind. So we're not going to start this yet either. But we are currently aggregating the. Why am I sending all the naval divisions over here? Oh, okay. Let's plan a naval invasion order from here to Midway. And we have... Why am I having 12 divisions? No, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay, hang on. I think I just messed something up, did I? So there's one division here. This order has how many divisions on it? Where does it say? 7 divisions here. This has 3 divisions on it. Okay, so that's all good. And we are going to need a naval invasion of these naval divisions. How many are these? 6 naval divisions from there to Midway. Okay, 6 divisions, better. So we've got 6 divisions going to Midway. And once these are in position, well, let's keep a little bit of an eye on these naval engagements here. These are all Mexican troop convoys, and somebody is planning. Hang on, somebody was planning a. We're sinking so many of their troop convoys here. There was a naval battle that I missed. Oh, that was the one I'm seeing. Yeah, lots of Mexican troop convoys being sunk. We have supply issues in New Guinea. That's fine, I don't care. Can I just dismiss that? Yes, I can. Siberia has supply issues. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. And Arabia still has supply issues, not interested. Okay, so we are going to get everybody moving into place. This is Osawa. Moving into his naval base. Why is he moving? Did I send him here? Why is Carrier Group 2 moving there? Can I get Carrier Group 2 to move into base here? That seems like the better place to be for him, to be honest. Actually, there at the Johnston Atoll. So let's get Carrier Group 2. These are my submarines. And we have, yeah, we keep sinking. Our submarines are just wreaking absolute havoc. Oh yeah, we are a bit short on artillery and anti-air, but our production should be catching up with that soonishly. Yeah, artillery is growing and anti-air is growing still. AA has 8. Let's make that 10. For AA, because we're going to need a little bit, and get 2 more factories whenever they're finished. Because yeah, while we're building things rapidly right now, we are also going to get a lot more military factories. Yeah, we've got lots of air wings that have nothing to do, and that's fine. So. There are some shenanigans on the Hawaii Ridge. I am almost tempted to build an airbase on the atoll here and just get some scout planes out there. That might not be a terrible idea. Oh, yeah, they have close air support going on here. Yes, we are definitely gonna need air support. Okay, let's construct an airbase. That's the level 3 airbase here, and get some air support going. That needs to be done with priority, please. And is the airbase in Johnston Atoll, so please do that first. Because while our submarines are operating in the area, we are definitely going to need some scout planes up in the air to see what's going on here. And once we'll take Midway as well. We don't know if there is anything on Midway. We could... who's Carrier Group 2? Carrier Group 2 is intercepting the Mexicans who are operating out of Hawaii. Okay, we'll see what happens there. And what is this? We've got another Shimushu. So let's get that moving. And we've got another Kaidai, which can go over there. I'm going to need better submarines at some point as well. But let's see what kind of shenanigans Osawa Jisaburo is getting himself up to, and see if he can catch the this Mexican group here before they manage to get away. And there we go. So we've got 200, I believe, land-based. This is land-based air support from Hawaii, and we've got 11 Mexican destroyers. That is not going to end very well for them, because this is literally. Maybe Osawa can wipe out these close air support from just with the carriers as well. We'll see. So that's 2 destroyers down, and it's just the heavy and the light guns. We haven't even gotten to the point of airstriking anything, and we have shot down a couple of airplanes, but that was already it. We've got shot down four airplanes, and the other have just turned around, and we've sunk 11 Mexican destroyers. So that is that. And that is that done, which means that does Osawa need to repair? Not really. He can return to the Johnston Atoll Naval Base. But yeah, we are going to get an airbase up here, and Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. Shall we have a quick look? I think we're gonna have to go wait for the next episode, because yeah, this is Greater Hungary. It's not all that great, but it's greater than Hungary, so it's now Greater Hungary. The German Reich is large, but yeah, we're going to have to build up the airbase here, and get some scouting out and some air cover for our invasion of Hawaii. And we have spotted. Oh, what have we spotted? A British fleet, but this is just these are just a bunch of what are light cruisers and nothing much more. There's definitely still some British operating in the area. So once Carrier Group 1 is done repairing, I believe. Yeah, no, they're still repairing. So once Carrier Group 1 is done repairing, then we'll launch the naval invasion here, and then he can take care of these things. Yep, I think that's going to be it for today. Next episode, we are going to hopefully have the troops in place in Australia, because it takes them a while to truck across the countryside. And we'll do the invasion of New Zealand, and we will also be launching naval invasions against Hawaii and Midway. And then we will and clean up some of the remaining islands here. And yeah, build up, clean up the remaining islands, build up our strength, sort out the deficit in tanks and artillery and AA that we're currently having. And yeah, other than that, get ready for the invasion of the Americas. So that's all going to be happening in the next episode. That's it for today. Thanks everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.